Okay, be completely honest down below in the comment section. Am I giving you guys too much today? Am I? You better work it, girl. Honestly, I feel like I'm being mad extra, but I don't know. I just woke up this morning feeling like I should be sort of cute. So here you go, guys. I put on my eyelashes for y'all. For y'all. Hey y'all, Tanika here, back with another video for you guys. Today's video is a highly requested follow-up to a video that I did last week, and I will put the link right here. And that is for a video that I did about 5 reasons why Sisterlocks may not be for you. This is a follow-up video to that. And in this video, we are going to be talking about things to ask a consultant before you sit down in their chair. Before you give them all of your doubloons, honey, here are some things that you definitely need to look out for. And if they are not able to produce certain answers or produce certain things for you, run. Before I get into this video, be sure to click that subscribe button. Join the friends. We're all friends here. You can totally sit at my table. I have lots of petit fours, donuts, and cookies. That's why I'm so chunky yet cute. So here's one of the first things that you need to take into consideration. Now, before you get these Sisterlocks, don't just go on Instagram and Pinterest and look at pictures and just fawn all over and drool all over these girls' hair, which chances are, if you found this video, that's really not your ministry anyways. But you can't just go to any consultant sight unseen, because everybody might tell you that they know how to do Sisterlocks, but not everybody knows how to do the Sisterlocks in the way that'll keep you from being out here looking like Rugrats Angelica doll. You know what I'm saying? So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you visit the Sisterlocks website, okay? Now, there are lots of people who have different things to say about this website. Some people think that it's really outdated. Some people swear by it. Some people are kind of indifferent to it. So I would suggest that if the Sisterlocks company is telling you that your behind is covered if things go awry, if you find a consultant on their website, I suggest that that is what you do. Make sure that whoever it is that is putting their hands to your head is a certified Sisterlocks consultant or trainee. Now, you will find some Sisterlocks consultants or some people who say they're Sisterlocks consultants, but they don't have the certification, or they might tell you that they have the certification, but they're no longer on the website for whatever reason they might give you. Take it with a grain of salt. And I would suggest still not going with that person. Find somebody who's actually on the website. Because again, if this person who's telling you that they know what they're doing and they have the photos to prove it, X, Y, and Z, gets into your head and gives you something that is not up to snuff, or not what you paid for, or not what you expected, then you're going to end up being SOL, because you can't go back to the Sisterlocks website or the Sisterlocks headquarters and ask them to give you your money back or help you rectify the situation. So something else to take into consideration, and this is probably the reason why some people might feel a way about the Sisterlocks brand. If you don't get Sisterlocks, you can't go into another city if you move, or if you're on vacation, or whatever the case may be, and expect a Sisterlocks consultant to go behind somebody else's work and it's not Sisterlocks. You know, it's not the Sisterlock brand, or it's not what they were trained to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go to a Sisterlock consultant with interlocks or Brady locks and expect for them to retighten it using the Sisterlock methods if what they're certified in is a Sisterlock method. So again, it would behoove you, if Sisterlocks is what you want, don't sidestep and go and get stepsister locks, I guess, or, you know, adopted sister locks. I mean, listen, we are all sisters in the sight of God. Yes, I get it. But if you want to not have as much drama on the back end further on down the line, it is a huge suggestion, and it would behoove you to find somebody from the site. Okay? Okay. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, you've gone on the website, you have found a person. Make sure that you don't just find a person and fall in love with their work. Find 2 or 3 or even 4 people. That way, if the person who you fell in love with you don't gel with, or they're too expensive for you, or they're booked and they can't do you in a time frame that you would like, or they're not accepting any new clientele, whatever, you still have 2 or 3 other people that you can look at. So make sure that you're not just looking for one consultant. Okay, so you found your consultant. All right, you are very interested in said consultant. You want to meet with said consultant. Here are some things that you need to take into consideration, or that you should be asking about. Number 1, ask about their consultation process. What does that consist of? Okay, when you go in, how long is this going to last? Are they going to be giving you test locks at the time of your consultation? If they're not going to give you test locks at the consultation, but they're still charging you for the consultation and want you to come back for another consultation to do the test locks, they're trying to dig your eyes out, girl. So like when you go for your sister lock consultation, what is going to be happening? Are they going to be showing you pictures? Are they going to be talking to you about your hair type? Listen to what they're saying when they're talking about your hair. Listen to whether or not they sound like they know what they're talking about. And by that I mean, are they able to tell you what pattern your hair is going to be? Are they able to tell you based on your hair density or your length about how long is it going to take? If it's somebody who has been doing them for a while and they're worth their salt, they know their work because they've been doing it for a while. So if your hair is a certain length, they should be able to guesstimate and tell you what locks type you're going to need, what pattern you're going to need, and how long it's going to take. To me, that should be a very simple question. If they can't answer that for you, another thing that you should take into consideration when it comes to pricing, if they are going to be doing your hair and they're doing something of an hourly situation, be a little bit weary and leery of that. So if your hair is supposed to take $700 to do, and it's going to take the course of 2 days or 3 days to do, whatever. I'm just throwing a arbitrary number out there, okay? And it's supposed to take that amount of time to do that. If they start tacking on, it's going to be like $50 more for every hour or every 2 hours. Getting your hair done shouldn't be like going into an Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the idea or the expectation is supposed to be 3 hours and they go over the 3 hours, that really shouldn't be on you. Quite honestly, frankly, I don't think that should be on you, not for your installation. However amount of time it should take, find somebody who is more interested, in my humble opinion. Find somebody who is more concerned with the work that they're going to do in your head and less concerned with how much money that they can get out of you. Because here's the truth of the matter. If they're really good at what they're doing, they ain't finna be sweating you for no $700 because they are so booked that they're getting all of the money that they want and they need. So they don't have to shake you down for extra hours to do your hair. Some consultants, when you go for your first consultation about Sisterlocks, they will charge you for that service. But be leery, be a little bit weary if that $50 or whatever isn't going towards your initial install. Okay. I have heard of, I've never worked with or encountered anyone who had this type of business model, but I've heard of it. If your thing costs $50 for the consultation and they're not willing to take that off of your installation thing, when it comes to pricing, find out exactly what is included in your installation. Does your installation include your starter kit? Does your installation include your first retighten? Does your installation include snacks and beverages? I don't know. Like, make sure that you find out everything that your installation is going to include. That way, you know how much you're getting for your money. To me, a consultant that actually adds the first retie in as part of the price, no matter how big or small it is a sign to me of a good consultant. What that tells me is that she is concerned with the quality of her work. So she wants to make sure before she continues to take my money for retightenings month after month after month, that what she put in my hair in the first place is up to par. Going back to what I said earlier, make sure that this person actually has knowledge about your hair type, that they have knowledge about your hair. So again, they should be able to tell you how to take care of these locks when you get them in. So ask some questions if you really want to sieve out a good consultant and really get to the meat of which ones are worth what you're paying. Talk to them and get them to answer questions about your hair. Your hair. What is it that they would suggest to you for your hair? If they can't give you any type of tips about natural hair in general, I'm kind of leery of people who like literally do not know a damn thing about natural hair, but they are telling you that they can do braids in your hair or they can do locks in your hair. If you don't know anything about my hair texture, how you finna tell me how I'm supposed to keep these things looking good after you put them in? Another thing that should be a make or breaker for you, look at the Sisterlock consultants' hair themselves. Now, not all Sisterlocks consultants actually have Sisterlocks, but the ones that do, make sure that they're not out here looking like a counterfeit Milli Vanilli and trying to put that same catastrophe in your head. Something else to take into consideration when you're getting Sisterlocks, be sure to get referrals. Now, I was shocked to find out from a lot of other people who got Sisterlocks that this is actually something that they didn't do, and I highly suggest it. Make sure that whoever is going to go into your head is able to give you referrals of other heads that they've already been into. Here is why. You will be able to get the tea on who this person is, maybe even stuff that the other client might not even think of as an issue. It might be an issue for you, but you won't know until you talk to somebody else who knows this person on a professional level. So yeah, I would say that if you are going to get your locks done by a particular person and you really vibe with them, before you go head first into that, make sure that you talk to a client or two or three, and when you talk to these clients, try and see if they have any social media platforms that you can go and follow them on, so that you can see the progress of their hair over the time that they have been with this particular consultant. That way you're getting a full scope of what it is that you will be able to expect from the installation to the retightens, and so on, and anything in between. You know what I'm saying? Another suggestion that I would make is, if you are able to, try to see if you can go to one of your Sisterlock consultants' retightenings or installations before you get your Sisterlocks done. You really want to feel this person out. You know what I'm saying? This is an investment. This is something that you're going to be keeping in your hair for a hot minute. And your head is also, it's a very sensitive part of your body, okay? You don't want just anybody up in your head with bad juju, bad vibes, or whatever, drama. Make sure that you are able to see how this person works. You know what I mean? How they react, how they interact with their clientele. You don't want any surprises, or as little surprises as possible. And a good way to find out how this person moves and what to expect from them as your consultant is to go there and see how they are with other clients. Another really big thing that I would suggest to anybody who is thinking about getting Sisterlocks, seriously, if this person is telling you that they have 10 years of experience, but they only got 4 pictures to show you of their work, if they are a Sisterlocks consultant that is experienced and has been doing this a while, they are telling you that they have the experience to back up what they're saying, they should be able to show that to you in the form of pictures, references, dropping in. If they can't do all of this for you, why not? That's this is like super extra. You're welcome. It's Tanika here. I'm just an extra type of broad. But in the spirit of being extra, I want for you to consider getting Sisterlocks, like going in for some type of plastic surgery procedure. You're not going to go in for a new backside and not know anything about this person other than that they say they can give you a Brazilian butt lift, right? Like, you would do your research, and then you would follow up, and you would go to the consultation with a stack of questions, and after those questions are answered, you're still going to have your concerns that you are going to expect for this doctor to put at ease. Right? If he or she can't make you feel like what you're doing, what you're spending your money on, what you're getting on their table for is worth it, you're not gonna go. So why is it any different with your hair? Alright y'all, so that's it for today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to click that thumbs up button on your way out. Also, don't be stingy. Share the shade. Tell a friend. If you know somebody who's got Sisterlocks or who are interested in getting Sisterlocks and is very curious about the process, go ahead and tell them to come and watch this video. Send them a link. Send them a link. Hi, new friend. Hello. Alright, y'all, that's it for today's video. I will see you guys right back here again for yet another video very, very soon. Until then, may the fierce be with you.